So you heard about wrap columns, wrap calls. You're not certain what it is, why would you use it, and is it a helpful tool? I'll explain all this along with the mousetrap that Microsoft enforces in order for us to use this tool. Stay tuned. I'll explain this step by step. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. We're going to deal with a new tool, wrap columns. Wrap calls, we're wrapping columns. We're going to do this in a streamlined manner. We're looking at 12 items. Whatever our parameters are within the wrap calls, we're either going to extend our rows down based on this argument. What's this argument? It's the wrap count. Let me just give you a quick overview of the wrap calls. It rearranges values from a row to whatever your parameters are in wrap count. We have two requirements, vector, which is our array, and then we have the wrap count. If it's 4, we're going to count down to 4, then we're going to move over to the right until we absorb or use all of the data from our array. If we extend this thing to 6, what's going to happen? It's going to shrink. It's going to go down. We're going to count 6. Then we're going to create a new column. On the other hand, if we shrink this to 3, what's going to happen here? It's going to extend out. It's going to create a new column over here. The driver, the wrap count. Over here is our anatomy. Pretty straightforward. Padding. What's going to happen if we remove a couple items here? Note that it's going to go 0. The reason it's 0 is because we set this parameter to D16. But if we go to D14, you're going to see we get NAs. We can address that by entering a pad width. If we go fun, you could see all I did was I padded the NAs with fun. Clearly, you're going to put in something different. But the point is, I've shown you examples where we used if error. You don't need to do that. You can just use this pad width and implement whatever you want. On our right, we're going to have the narrative, what it looks like. But before I do that, I need to change this back to our original layout, and that was F16. If you want zeros, just extend your array to the entire length of your data. And then I just need to copy this down, Control D. Over here, our narrative, wrapping values into separate columns. The wrap calls function transforms a list. The length of each column is set by the wrap count arguments. Wrap calls starts a new column when the count is reached. Remember, I extended this to 6 and it shrunk. Then I reduced it to 3 and it added a new column. What's going to happen if you go to 2? It's going to create a spill error because it can't extend over to H because we have data in the light. Keep that in mind. Whatever you're trying to do, make sure the spill feature is not blocked. The wraps call function requires 3 input parameters. Vector, this is your array, the wrap count, and as I pointed out, the pad width. Wrap count is a number representing the size of each column. We use 4. Once we reach 4, we go to a new column. Once we filled the next 4, we create a new column based on the size of our list. The wrap count specifies the maximum number of column values that can exist. I've shown you this. Reread this if you need to. Take a look at the anatomy. Play around with these numbers as I did. Mess around with the pad width. Increase the wrap count. Shrink it. The vector showed you how to manipulate this by shrinking or increasing your list size. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all of our Excel courses. Excel Essentials. This is for individuals new to Excel. We have an advanced, excellent beginners, level 1 and level 2, and intermediate level course. Excel Formulas, formulas only. We have a beginner, an advanced, and an intermediate level course. Click on any of the links. There's a short video that explains everything about the course. Check it out. Mousetrap I'm talking about to use these tools is Excel and Microsoft are going to force us to use their 365 version. Now there's a free online version, but it's limited, so eventually you're going to end up having to pay Microsoft.